Hello Pisces, my name is Intuition here doing your reading. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, all the information will be in the description box below. Okay Pisces, now getting into your energy, I've just been absolutely swamped with anxiety. There's a lot of emotions flowing about within you, okay? My heart chakra and my sacral chakra are getting absolutely pummeled with emotions at this point in time, okay? I do feel like there is a lack of outlet, okay? The energy that I was picking up on was a withdrawn, okay? So keep in mind this can all be vice versa. I do feel that this withdrawn energy is in relation to your reality, right? I feel like there is so much going on within you that you've withdrawn from what it is that is going around in your external environment, okay? I do feel like you're physically there, but mentally and emotionally, you're way back there in your safe zone, right? I do feel this dismissive energy, dismissing the emotions that are coming up for you, okay? It is definitely this energy of it's easier for me to dismiss this than to face it head on, okay? Now, I do feel a holding back, a holding in of emotions, not expressing yourself, also not allowing yourself to feel, which is, again, that whole dismissing energy, but I do feel it's slightly different. So I do feel like there are some Pisces out there just struggling to express themselves, and so there's this energy of holding that emotion in because it's almost like, can I articulate what I'm feeling in an appropriate way that is not triggering, it's not traumatizing, it's not passing blame and all of those other relevant things, right? For others of you, I did feel this cocooning yourself, okay? It was heavy protection energy, and you're just in this cocoon, in this shell, which does feel good. With this cocooning energy, though, I do feel for some Pisces, there is a dynamic around you, okay, and it feels like every time you're in this dynamic, there is just one thing after another that people want to hammer into you about, okay? For some, this hammering in sort of energy, it feels completely irrational. It feels like projection, okay? I don't know if this is going to make sense, but this hammering energy, right? I feel it's projection. However, the person that is projecting this energy, in some sort of a way, you're also attached to that situation or event in which they're projecting about, and this is how they've connected the dots, and they're passing blame, they're projecting onto you, right? So getting into your cards, Pisces, we have Sage, be devoted and committed. And we also have Water Guardian, connect with your emotions, Pisces. I'm pretty sure we've had this card for you 3 times in a row, okay? Don't quote me on that, but I feel like you have had this card quite a bit. I actually want to say for certain we've had this card 3 times for your reading. Okay, so with this Sage energy, I do feel like the Divine is asking you to be committed to your growth, okay? Committed to purging out what it is that you're holding back, what you're dismissing, okay? Whatever it is that you're experiencing. There is definitely an asking energy from the Divine about being open and committed to your growth, to your personal development, to your healing, okay? For some, I do feel, how do I explain that? Yeah, okay. This, for some, I feel, Pisces, that you haven't allowed yourself to heal or to develop or to grow in any sort of a way because there's this energy of being told you can't, being told that you're never going to overcome X, Y, and Z, right? There's it's around your self-worth, right? Your self-worth is low, so in turn you feel that you deserve what it is that you're experiencing, but the truth is you don't deserve that, okay? That's just what you have accepted as your truth, when in reality it's not. So again, the divine, regardless of what situation you're finding in yourself in, the divine wants you to be committed to your healing, to your personal growth and development, okay? You need to further yourself along this path. And they are giving me the word need, okay? For some, I do feel that there is a growing frustration in your energy, okay? Again, because it's competitive. Interesting. I meant to say repetitive. I almost said it again. Oh, and then I get some hectic ass energy from that. Okay. So, wow, 6 minutes already. Pisces, this competitive energy that I just picked up on, there is someone in your environment who sees everything as a competition, okay? And I also feel like this is the reason, partly the reason, why it's so hard for you to commit to anything, because it's turned into a competition. And your intentions are not of that, right? But I do feel one way or another, whether you continue along that path, there's a warping of energy, and at the end of the day, you do feel like it's competition. You do feel like you've allowed yourself to be sucked into that. Okay, and I feel that's the reason why for some, you just don't go there. Okay, let's move forward, because I feel like I've been talking for so long. We have, with the Water Guardian, it's time, exactly as it said, connect with your emotions, Pisces. You are a very emotional sign, and I don't mean that in a disrespectful or negative way. Okay, you can feel emotions to a very deep level, and that's just part of who you are. So the more that you're in this energy of dismissing your emotions, of holding it in, holding yourself back, the more detached you're becoming from who you are at soul level, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and move forward. I did get a different message during pre-shuffle. Let's see if it comes back. Alrighty, tell me more about the Sage energy for Pisces. Please clarify Sage for Pisces. Please clarify Sage for Pisces. Let me just get some more Pisces. Please clarify Sage for Pisces. What can you tell Pisces about the Sage energy? If anything at all. Thank you, angels. We're going to move forward into Water Guardian. Okay. Angels, please clarify Water Guardian for Pisces. Is there any other information you can give Pisces on this Water Guardian energy, please? Thank you. Disruption. Yeah, you're keeping yourself confined by continuing this habit of not expressing yourself, of holding it in, holding yourself back, dismissing what comes up for you. Okay, so taking me back to one of the other readings that I've done, something about the void of the cave. Thank you, the cave. Right, that cave, the abyss in which you've been pushing memories and experiences down into, so you can avoid facing them, so you can avoid acknowledging the feelings and emotions and everything else that came along with that experience, right? Wow. Yeah, they're letting me know that you're in this cave at the moment, okay? Whether you're aware of it or not, whether you know how you got down this far into that cave or not, you are in there, okay? And this confinement that you feel, you're being suffocated. Claustrophobic. This unprocessed stuff is closing in around you, okay? Yeah. Okay, this message has got to be for like one person. I don't know how to say that. I really don't. This cave that you're finding yourself in and you're being, the things you've shoved in there, right? They're closing in around you. Honestly, I'm picking up again for this has got to be for like one person. There is some sort of a break coming, like the not so happy break. I don't want to like officially say that name and put it out there into the universe, but that is what my guides are telling me. Okay, I do feel that is a warning for you, and I do feel that you already know if I'm talking to you or not. Okay, so please do not take that home if it does not resonate for you. Is there anything else you can tell Pisces about this water guardian? Wow. We have choose wisely. Yep, Pisces. There is only two options here. Okay, and you can figure out those two options. Choose wisely. Okay. Let's go ahead and get into your love portion because we've been talking for so long. We have free yourself. It is time to take back control of your life. Okay, I feel like this is really straightforward and simple. It's exactly like the card said. It's time for you to take back control of your life. Okay, don't allow your emotions and the unprocessed events and situations that you have experienced to control and dictate the behaviors and the actions that you take. Oh, needed that. Pisces, you are a unicorn. Okay, you're that magical, mythical creature that deserves to be out there roaming for people to enjoy your uniqueness, right? Don't limit yourself to the expectations and the limitations that you have placed upon yourself through this avoiding of the things that needed to be processed at the time in which they occurred, okay? Now, we also have to pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. We're going to clarify that. And we also have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. I'm not going to lie, I do feel like these go together. Okay? I do feel that. Interesting. So do I have to say this? this message during pre-shuffle in relation to love. There is a relationship that I was picking up on, okay? I feel like you've recently just moved out of that whole honeymoon phase that you experience when you first get together with someone, right? And this is scaring you. I feel like every other time you've been in a relationship and you get to the end of that honeymoon phase, there's this energy of assuming problems and difficulties, when the reality is you've just moved out of that phase and you're moving into a more comfortability, routine sort of a relationship, right? Yeah, okay, this current relationship that you are in, okay, again, you've reached the end of this honeymoon period and you're starting to wonder and assume and all of those things, right? They're asking you to trust this person, trust this situation, this connection, trust the divine has led you and put you in this place for a reason, okay? Do not sell yourself short because you can't, because there's a lack of control on your ego and the insecurities that are within you, okay? Okay. Let's look at red flags. Please clarify red flags for Pisces. Please clarify red flags for Pisces. Please clarify red flags for Pisces. What can you tell Pisces about these red flags? Ooh. Ooh. I'm not laughing at you. I need to laugh to transmute some of this energy because it is intense. It's intense. It's intense. Okay. We have the Two of Swords, Libra energy. You see this well and clear. You see the red flags, okay? You see the big, fat caution tape in the situation that you're experiencing, right? I do have to say that for a small percentage of you, this is in relation to your love connection, the person you're dating, however you want to label that. For others of you, I did pick up on a boss. Did however boss is the wrong word. So I do feel there's a hierarchy, right? A hierarchy in your workplace. You are under someone, and whoever is above you, that's where there's this disconnect. These red flags are coming from. Okay, and I do feel this is also in a friendship as well. Someone who you feel deeply connected to on a friendship, platonic based connection, right? But with the Two of Swords being here, I do feel like you see full well this caution tape, right? But for whatever reason, it's like you're choosing to become stuck in this energy, choosing to just allow it to be what it is and not find the openings, not work out how to free yourself from this. For some, I do feel like you're aware of this, you're okay with becoming trapped in this energy, stuck in this energy, again, however you want to label that, because the alternative is too much work, which is a little bit like, it's just too much work. Alrighty. So we have the Queen of Swords, Libra energy, with the Lovers in reverse, Gemini energy. There's a detached energy. There's that withdrawn energy. It's dismissive as well. I know the Queen of Swords is in the upright, but it definitely feels like shadow energy to her upright qualities, right? And I do feel with the lovers being here in reverse, just allowing things to disconnect, allowing things to fall apart. Please clarify these red flags for Pisces. What else can you tell Pisces about these red flags, please? Is there a jumping card? I do feel like there was a peeker. No, there's not. Interesting. I've never, ever, oh, gotcha. Sorry. We have the Two of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. I do feel like this is gaining perspective. I know it doesn't signify that, but it makes sense given gaining perspective in order to bring balance into the situation or just bring balance into yourself. Okay, so the message that I was getting earlier, and I'm glad this come out because it would have stimulated that part. Anyway, there is someone coming into your life, Pisces, whether they've already entered your life or not. Maybe you're just unaware of the purpose this person holds or why they're in your life, right? But this person has come in to allow you to gift you lessons, okay, to gift you wisdom. There is a lot you can learn from this person, so much you can learn from this person. And I do feel like it's in the realm of your self-worth, of what it is that you deserve, okay? Having your needs met, attaining the goals that you want to attain, giving into the healthy desires that you crave, right? So we have the Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn energy, with the Eight of Pentacles, Virgo energy. I feel like this is the person, right, showing you how to put in the necessary work in order to gain the perspective to bring in the balance that to yourself as well as the situation, right? Alright, let's look at this reconciliation. Wow, this reading has gone on for you guys. I feel like I talk so much. Tell me more about this reconciliation for Pisces, please. It's well, that came in really strong. Pisces, there is someone's not open to this reconciliation. Whoever this person is, Pisces, I do feel like they miss you. Okay, they miss your presence in their life. For some, this is a past relationship. For others, I do feel very strongly that it is past friendship. Okay. Alrighty. Please clarify this reconciliation for Pisces. Please clarify the reconciliation for Pisces. Please clarify this reconciliation for Pisces. Thank you. Yeah. There it is. There it is. Yeah. Rejection. Alright. We have Justice in reverse, Libra energy. We have a lot of Libra energy out here, just so you're aware. We also have the Five of Swords, Aquarius energy, and then we have the Seven of Wands, Leo energy. This is a lot of conflict and defensiveness. I'm not sure if I said it, because I feel like I've been saying a lot. But this reconciliation isn't going to happen. Someone's not open to it. Okay, there is a heavy emphasis on what happened in the past for this person who is not open to it, okay? Things weren't balanced or just in the past, and there was a whole lot of conflict and chaos and competition and defensive behavior, and I feel like it cycled back. And I definitely feel like someone's going to come forward and express their emotions to this person who was closed off. Okay, this person is going to reject whoever's coming in. However that resonates for you, Pisces, because it can go either way. Either way. Right, thank you. That was very, very quickly. I feel like I jinx myself sometimes. Oh, it's still there. It's still there. Alrighty. For those who aren't open to this reconciliation, okay, whoever's coming back to you is going to present themselves in a way that portrays them to have participated in some necessary changes. That is not true, okay? The void of your presence is felt, okay? It's not genuine. Please keep that in mind. Okay, so we also have Temperance, Sagittarius energy, and the Three of Cups, Cancerian energy. I do feel for some, this is in relation to the friendship, right? I feel like there is going to be an equal exchange in emotions, and through this exchange there is a tempering out of what has happened in the past, okay? And I do feel like you are going to reconcile with this friend, okay? You are going to enjoy those happy, friendly times with this person again, okay? Okay. So let's go ahead and get you some advice. That was a lot, Pisces. That was a lot. Right. What advice do you have for Pisces in relation to the spread, please? Advice for Pisces, thank you. Wait, Again, embrace the feminine nature within you, Pisces. Embrace the emotions that are coming up, okay? It's time for you to tune into your feminine energy, regardless of whether you're a male or a female, okay? It is just energy. What advice do you have for Pisces in relation to these spreads? Well, okay. Walking the road, deep knowing. Okay. So we have deep knowing flying out on top of yin. Pisces, I feel like the divine is asking you and advising you to honor your divine feminine nature within you, okay? Honor that deep knowing. Honor the deep emotions in which you are very capable of expressing and feeling. Deep well. They're telling me you have a deep well of emotions, so you can give a lot, you can process a lot with this well. Okay, they want you to honor yourself. Honor yourself. Okay. Now, flying out on this reconciliation pile, we have fork in the road. So there are definitely changes coming in. I do feel like this is regardless of whatever situation you're finding yourself in, but in particular for this reconciliation, I do feel like the divine is asking you to heavily consider your choices, your options, consider the consequences for whatever decision you made. Okay, because again, heavy consequence. Just be aware if you don't recognize the consequence and choose a particular path, okay, there are going to be repercussions for you. I feel like there are going to be drastic changes in your life, in your current circumstances, from the lack of awareness of what it is that you are getting yourself into. Okay, so please just be aware of that. Now that message is not for everyone. Okay, I do feel with both these cards that divine intervention is here, divine guidance is here for you, okay? As long as you honor your inner knowing, as long as you are aware of what it is your inner voice is trying to communicate with you, making these decisions amongst this change that is coming in for you is going to be really easy, okay, Pisces? So, Pisces, I hope this was brings clarity to the situation that you're finding yourself in. I hope you got some good messages and advice out of this, okay? So please let me know how this resonates for you. And if you feel so inclined, hit that subscribe button. Until next time, Pisces, we'll see you later.